sort of beef that went on between Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro.
I don't want to call it a beef.
And,
maybe it's like a tiff.
Well, you read it?
I'm reading it.
You're reading it. Okay, well, we're gonna read it here, but I think it's a little deeper than we think.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Do you want to play the part of Candace?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You are about to get into a lot of trouble for stating this. Reminds me.
Sorry. Before you do that, you got to read what she's retweeting.
Oh, what is she retweeting?
So this is Max Blumenthal, which I don't know much about him.
He's a Blumenthal, though.
Yeah, but
he's probably gonna go down the wrong route.
I get the feeling he's one of those reformed Jews that I talked about. So he tweeted this: "We white American Jews are living through a golden age of power, affluency, and safety. Acceptance, which this is all bullshit more or less. Acceptance of this welcome reality threatens the entire Zionist enterprise." From lobby fronts like the ADL and to the state of Israel, because Zionism relies on Jewish insecurity to justify itself. So that's what she's retweeting.
That's a loaded statement, and I can't even begin to dissect that because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, long story short, he's just pushing the Zionist occupation government.
Is that what he's
conspiracy
pushing?
theory?
But he's a white American Jew
that Hitler and all the communist dictators used to push through their agendas.
He's doing that as a white American Jew.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I said I get the feeling this guy's a reformed Jew.
Reformed Jew.
Yeah.
You're about to get into a lot of trouble for stating this. Reminds me of when I said something similar about the NAACP and BLM way back when. When you disrupt the trauma economy and call out the non-for-profits that benefits from it, you become their next target.
So she said that, and Ben Shapiro took umbrage.
Umbrage? That's a new word.
I think Ben Shapiro tweets, "I think the ADL is a partisan hack organization too." But retweeting Max Blumenthal, who spends his life covering for Jew haters and stumping for Israel's destruction, makes the conversation significantly worse. It's garbage.
Ooh, it's garbage. It's garbage.
It's rubbish.
Oh, that's how he talks for real.
So Candace Owens,
did she fire back?
She fired back on Ben.
I don't know who Max Blumenthal is, but I do know that you have my number and you could have informed me in earnest. Real relationships should trump Twitter. Oh, I see what she did there. I see. She's smart.
She is a bitch.
Real relationships should trump Twitter theater. Let's set us a better example going forward. Ooh, that was spicy. I don't know, Chris. You might be right.
Hey, one would call that anti-free speech. Hey, I've been targeted with a lot of anti-free speech claims because I stood up for the Jews. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
She's telling Ben what to say. And she's not even his boss. It's the other way around.
Well, that's a fair point. Because, I mean, she did put it in public. But is him admonishing her in public? I feel like it's the same argument she was making for Trump. It's almost the same thing. It's like, you know who I am. Why don't you just reach out to me? Why you got to do this on public? Maybe you could have talked to me and I would have revised my tweet.
Well, it's Twitter. Like
that's what it's for.
Wouldn't you rather the transparency of Ben Shapiro doing this in public? Like, I kind of respect the move.
Only speaking for Candace. And this, on her track record, this is the second time that she's taken something personal where it didn't need to have to be personal. They're having an open conversation. Yeah, he came in spicy, but that's when you come back spicy. It's supposed to be tit for tat.
No, this is where she conceded the argument, though. Is she goes from talking about a situation, like an actual issue, Ben Shapiro comments on that issue, disagrees with her, and then she takes it into personal shit. Like, was it something that it was so necessary that Ben had to call her? I don't think so. It could have just been a Twitter thing.
Yeah, could have just been a Twitter thing.
I think Candace Owens has a hard time taking criticism. As weird as that might sound.
Really?
I think she has a hard time taking criticism from right-wingers.
Right-wingers, yes. Yeah.
When it's left-wingers, she has no problem because you could just kind of...
But I think...
Correct them,
or just kind of like write it off as like they're fucking
and again,
lefty idiots.
And again, looking from Candace's lenses, it could be a thing of, well, look, we're all on the same team here.
Why are you picking on me?
Yeah, like, we're supposed to be going at the left together. You're coming at me. For what?
Yeah, but she's actually teaming with the left.
Was that Max Blumenthal a leftist?
Well, I don't know what he is, to be honest, but what I'm saying is the whole ideology she's going with.
Well, let's read her tweet again. She said, "You're about to get into a lot of trouble for stating this. Reminds me of when I said something similar about the NAACP and BLM way back when you disrupt the trauma economy and call out the nonprofits for that benefit from it, you become their next target." I don't see anything wrong with what she said.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because she's comparing black people using the trauma economy to Jews using the trauma economy. Now, what I'm talking about is this.
Okay. What
Max Blumenthal was talking about is how white American Jews live in this golden age of safety. That was one of his things. In reality, Jews are the top people that get attacked for racial crimes and shit like that. So in reality, he's lying. He's not telling the truth, and she's backing a lie just to make her point sound correct.
Well.
And also, I'm sorry to cut you off. We're all supposed to be when we're talking right wing media. We all base our brands and our shows off of we're the truth. The left wing are liars because they are. So why are you backing a left wing lie where you're pretending that Jews have it fine in America?
Would it be fair to say that the affluent Jews have it fine in America?
Sure.
Okay. So
affluent anybody has it fine in America.
Yeah, but I think when Max Blumenthal specifically said we white American Jews, that goes back to what you were saying about how they were not really Jews, like they were Reformed Jews. Then I truly believe that Reformed Jews are living in a golden age of power and influence and safety. But the regular top hats are getting attacked.
Jews could be the Satanists you're also talking about as well.
Yeah, I think they all fall into Satanism to some degree. Like, cause the thing is that the Reformed Jews don't get attacked because they've already denounced their religion.
Got it.
That's the only reason they're getting attacked. Just like Christianity gets attacked. It's because it's a religion. It's a tradition. They want to kill all of that shit.
All traditions, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying though, for her to pretend that it's the same thing. Like, for instance, we've looked into statistics about black people getting attacked by white people. And I've looked into the statistics, and I've seen that it's not what they portray it as.
Right.
It's actually the other way around. Black people attack white people more when it comes to stats.
In fact, that it almost looks like we're targeting them on purpose.
Yeah, so like there's no comparison when it comes to black people in America and Jews in America and everybody else. Like, for instance, Asians in America get fucking beat up all the time.
Not anymore. Stop Asian hate, Chris.
It didn't stop it though.
It's over.
It's good. Well, they stopped white supremacists from attacking Asians, which wasn't really happening.
No, who's hurry up and buy. You can't say that to one of us when you walk in there. I wasn't gonna steal. Now I'm gonna steal.
You want black and mild?
I feel sorry for your mother. Why? Her and my dad are home right now. Like, they're chilling.
Oh, you're the one.
I'm like the only one. Oh shit.
Well, you have father, stop lying to yourself.
Well, I mean, all in all, I don't think Shapiro really crossed a line here. Like, even if the thing is she should have just continued the debate instead of turning it into something personal and making it bigger than it actually was. Like, it didn't warrant a fucking phone call, in my opinion.
Well, that's the thing. That's your opinion. We don't know the relationship she has with her boss. Maybe she should have just kept it on Twitter. But if she felt like, hey, you could have reached out to me instead of saying that, like I said, she could have just went in and revised her tweet.
I think she's falling into the same woman who, even though you're my boss, why are you trying to belittle me on the platform and make me look like I don't have power or less of power?
I'm the victim here.
I'm the victim.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on. What?
And then it's crazy because she totally contradicts her original tweet about this whole victimhood and trauma culture. And now she's portraying trauma culture.
Listen,
she's portraying trauma culture by even saying, "This reminds me of when I talked about trauma culture."
She's a right winger and she's a conservative. I respect all her work and everything, but at the end of the day, she's still a girl.
Listen,
she's just a little girl.
Real relationships should trump Twitter theater. That shit was cold. I'm sorry. That was a cold double entendre.
I mean, the wordplay was good.
It was good.
Yeah, the wordplay was good. She has a great vocabulary.
Let's set a better example of going forward, Ben.
But then, if we're gonna talk about trumping Twitter theater, why doesn't she just get off of Twitter? Because that's all it is.
Well, no,
is you're just posting shit,
and you're embarrassed because he's talking to you on Twitter,
right?
If it's just,
I don't think he was down talking. I think
what she believes.
I think he was just
I'm
he
going
was just
off
checking
of what
her.
she believes for her to be so in defense in her next reply.
And again, I guess it's your responsibility to know who you're retweeting, especially if you have a following. So maybe she should have known a little bit more about Max Blumenthal, but she saw something that she related to and she commented on it.
Well, not always. Because social media is just so interconnected that you share shit and you don't even know who you're sharing it from.
And well, then if you look at it like that, then how is he right for calling her out on Max Blumenthal?
Because he called her out on the point itself, on why this was a stupid tweet. And she should reply now on why it's not a stupid tweet. And why you're wrong. Instead, she turns it into like
her reply is like shit. Every other lefty reply would be, "Oh, it's just social media, bro. You don't take it serious."
It's emotional shit.
I'd be with you if he didn't specifically said, but retweeting Max Blumenthal, who spends his life covering for Jew haters and stumping for Israel's destruction. The fact that he put his name and described him means that he was trying to learn her on who he is.
Or he expected her to know who he was.
Yeah, exactly. So I get where she's like,
she knows who he is, and why are you even entertaining this garbage?
Maybe she does know who he is.
Either or, the tweet came off to me as, you don't know who this guy is, you retweeted him, and it makes this conversation worse. And garbage. It's garbage.
Well, I think it's also just the point he made is garbage. I don't know if that's what he was going at, or if just including him in the conversation is garbage. I don't know if that's what...
I think he's saying the whole... Well, he said the conversation, so that includes him and Candace.
I think his take, though, on the whole situation is just bullshit. It's a smart way of just saying the Jews control everything. It's just an intellect's way of saying that.
That's literally what he was trying to say.
Yeah. And it's basically the same argument where white people were saying to other white people, you have power, so you need to stand up and fight racism. You have to be an anti-racist.
You have to be an ally.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same shit, in my opinion. And Candace is backing that.
Listen, I'm gonna rock for my sister.
For sure.
My sister in Christ. Huh?
Since when?
Huh?
In Christ. Go ahead with you.
When did that happen?
When did the switch happen? It was when I learned that she put me on to good old Wagon being a stripper.
Oh, okay. You like you like that cat fight.
If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have seen the...
She getting sued for like $20 million for that.
Oh, it's over.
Really?
It's
Candace?
over. Yeah. It's over. That case was dismissed. It's done.
Oh, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Here's what I think. I think this is basically, again, I talked about it, the wokeness in the right wing. But it's also, I think she's red pilled, but the red pill is wearing off a little bit, and she's not able to see certain things. Like it's like how I said last time, they found a scapegoat that they can offer up to the gods, to the overlords.
Right. OJ's begging to differ. He says Asians have it the worst.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't disagree with that.
I don't know about that. I think that's on them. Most of them keep their money under the mattress. It's not a smart move. You probably should bring that to the bank.
No, I don't know about that either. I think they invest.
I think they're going to be the ones that look at us and go,
yeah, you're right. You should have cash, my friend.
You should sleep on your money. Now you sleep on your money.
One who does not sleep on money, back hurts in the morning.
They fucking turn it into
in the morning.
Fucking turn it into a haiku.
Yeah.